Americanpickers star Frank Fritz's Illinois antique store is selling NSFW booked to compete with rival Mike Wolfe's shop. Frank Fritz finds brought in just $25,000 in sales. Last year, Americanpickers star Frank Fritz's Illinois antique store is selling a not-safe-for-work book amid struggling sales compared to co-star Mike Wolfe's shop. Frank, 60, owns Frank Fritz Finds in Savannah, Illinois, where he sells antiques from vintage signs to knickknacks. The U.S. Sun can exclusively reveal Frank is selling a book by Alan King and Mimi Sheraton titled Is Salami and Eggs Better Than Sex? The vintage find was originally published in 1985. The book is one of the newest items in the struggling store. Frank's former co-star and friend Mike, 60, owns antique archaeology in La Claire, Iowa, about 45 miles away from each other. The U.S. Sun previously reported how Mike's Iowa antique store is constantly flooded with customers, though the same can't be said for Frank's shop. A customer told the U.S. Sun, "Mike always has customers coming in and out of his store. It's a lot of fans who check out the pics seen on the show and buy merchandise." In photos obtained by the U.S. Sun, customers could be seen checking out antiques and waiting in line to purchase their items. As for Frank's store, which is located in 2 back rooms of a bar restaurant, photos showed not one customer. The insider said, "Customers browse Frank's store once in a while. It's not nearly as busy as Mike's." Americanpickers' Mike Wolfe drops new season trailer that fans slam as boring as ratings plummet after Frank Fritz firing M4. The U.S. Sun previously reported on the annual sales of Frank Fritz Finds. Per Experian's business valuation report for Frank Fritz Finds, estimated annual sales are reportedly just $25,000. The company's business credit score is 27 and is medium risk. As for the financial stability risk ratings, the shop received a medium high risk of 4 out of 5 rating. The report claims this means there is a 10% potential risk of severe financial distress within the next 12 months. Antique archaeology in Iowa's estimated annual sales are reportedly $62,000. The company's business credit score is 23, which is medium high risk. The report claims of the score. This score predicts the likelihood of serious credit delinquencies within the next 12 months. As for the financial stability risk ratings, antique archaeology received a medium risk of 3 out of 5 rating. The report claims, this rating predicts the likelihood of payment default and / or bankruptcy within the next 12 months. A rep for Frank and Mike did not respond to the U.S. Sun's request for comment at the time. Frank hasn't been as involved in the business since suffering a stroke in July 2022. His close friends filed an emergency appointment of a temporary guardian and conservator for the star on August 18, claiming his decision-making capacity is so impaired. The conservatorship papers exclusively obtained by the U.S. Sun revealed plans to revamp the store. The initial plan filed by conservator Midwestone Bank read, "Mr. Fritz is a well-known collector and has numerous outbuildings full of valuable collections." The conservator has not yet inventoried those items, but plans to leave them largely as they are now, with the exception of stocking Mr. Fritz's antique store in Savannah, Iowa as needed. Conservator is hopeful Frank will be able to participate in selection and pricing of items as he did previously. A source previously told the U.S. Sun Frank is walking again after the stroke left the right side of his body paralyzed. He remains in an assisted living facility to help with physical therapy, as he continues to have a long road to recovery ahead. Frank lost verbal and mobile, so that's where he has been. He is still in an assisted living facility, a source claimed. The insider continued to allege that while Frank got his verbal back, working on mobility has been a struggle for the star. It's been very difficult for him to find motivation. He found the motivation to talk, but the physical therapy he's not there yet, the source claimed. But a second source close to Frank's loved ones claimed he is taking the recovery at his own pace. He's been working really hard to not overdo himself and stress himself out and honor his health, the second insider said. He's not overdoing it and trying to prove anything to himself. He's honoring what needs to be right now. He's just at the nursing home for physical therapy. I hope he bounces back. I have faith he will. The U.S. Sun can confirm it does not appear Frank is living full-time in his Davenport, Iowa farmhouse. Frank last appeared on Americanpickers in March 2020. He took a break from the show to undergo back surgery, but then had a falling out with longtime co-star Mike. Mike's brother, Robbie, replaced Frank on the show to join Danielle Colby. Despite their feud, the two reconciled over Memorial Day weekend of 2023 and continue to be in touch today. Everton win. Appeal against points deduction as new punishment is confirmed after financial rules breach. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel American Pickers 24 and stay with us.